And come on over, Maureen. Maureen and I went on a quilt cruise together when we turned 60. There's another magic number coming up here this summer. Woohoo! And we're just lucky that we get to celebrate. Yep. So she's here this weekend sewing. We're doing a little private sew retreat, but you'll probably get little glimpses of it. I asked her to bring her project box. So first of all, look at this. This is a stand and stow tote that she made quite a while ago with Tim Holtz. And look at how she did the handles, put the webbing on. Maureen was never going to make a bag. There was no way we were going to make her make a bag. She dug her feet in at a retreat. I am not a bag maker. I like quilting. And how many bags have you made now? Lots.
Lots.
Yes, lots.
Oh yeah, lots.
Yeah, and she's done some of the big John Duffels. She does everything. So excellent bag maker, excellent quilter. She'll Google, what's the hardest quilt I can find this week? I think I'm going to try it. So this weekend, she is going to work on her tamarack jacket, which is the quilted coat. We have, I just double checked the inventory. We have 9 0 to 14 size and 1 0 to 18 and 1 14 to 30. I double checked that because I know people will be looking at that. We do have patternies too. So let's unpack and show us what you're going to make your jacket out of.
All right.
Look at how organized she is.
Well,
that is Valerie McIntyre's colors there.
Is it?
Yeah. I think for what she picks.
I love
She's
Oh, hi Valerie. So Maureen likes Tim Holtz, Abandoned. And Maureen's a green girl, if you can't tell by her sweater. As much as I'm a purple girl, she's a green girl. Look at that. So that's going to be pretty. And then you've got the bright orange to put inside, maybe? Or
I think so. I wasn't too sure.
And are you using some of the Quilt Smart products
I've
to
got
do?
Quilt Smart, yes. I have got everything. I was so intimidated to do this last year because there were so many beautiful quilt jackets coming out. But this year I'm up to it. So got my pattern.
So the pattern ease, the pattern comes on tissue paper. The pattern ease is so that you can trace it out in your size and always have it. Because this tissue paper is really, really, really thin. And if you use it a lot and throw it around, it's going to rip real quick. So we always transfer our pattern size onto the pattern ease. Now, if you're on my YouTube channel, or if you've ever been, could you go and have a look at Purple KATZ Quilting on YouTube? I have lots of videos on how to get started. My friend Tara Sinclair of Uh-Oh Creations helped us do a specific video for one of the panels. So there's lots of information out there. So what else have you got? What did you pick?
Well,
you picked up one of the packages.
I think the Bargello is in here.
Okay, so
I haven't done one.
okay, so you've got the 2-inch, maybe 1.5-inch squares.
Yes.
So again, all the instructions on how to use this panels. 1.5-inch pixel grid. Okay, so she's going to do Bargello, and you know what traditional Bargello would look like, where you'd sew strips of colors together and move them up and down. Well, guess what? This has got fusing on the back. Maureen's going to cut 1.5-inch squares. She's going to lay her squares on here in the design she likes. She's going to iron it on, and then she's just going to sew on the lines. It is just like, it's so simple. It is so smart. Quilt Smart panels are just the best things ever. So that's going to be fun to watch. And we'll be taking pictures through the weekend of her progress. What else have you got? Oh, you got one of the books.
I got one of the books.
And this is a book that's written by Maddie she wrote it through the process of making the quilted coat. So look at that nice packaging. Where did you buy that from?
You know what? Somebody loves purple.
I know, and purple stickers.
And purple stickers.
And pretty
it's
stuff.
all Purple KATZ. All Purple KATZ.
And
so I've got the book, and it actually has some more.
It has the smart pockets. So Maddie Rhodes, she actually, everybody, this pattern didn't have pockets unless you want to do a welt pocket. I didn't want to wreck the front design of my coat, so a couple of them I put these little slide pockets, and she has designed a Quilt Smart panel. I haven't done it yet, but she included that with some of her books. So if you bought one of the books that she had sent me, you might have been lucky enough to get one with the smart pockets. But that is a panel you can buy to add pockets to any kind of pattern that you have. This book is a classroom. People used to always say, can you teach this class? Can you teach this class? Well, this is a pretty tough class to teach because We all come in all shapes and sizes. The most important thing you have to remember is you want your coat to fit well. You want to make sure that you do a test, and that's why this stuff's so nice. You can cut it out in this size, baste it up, and make sure it fits before you sew it. Because if you sewed a coat and it was too big, then you'd have to give it to your friend, who's usually me. I got 3 coats like that. So, yeah. So this book has all the steps. These books, I was getting from Maddie. They are actually on Amazon now. So amazon.ca, you can buy that Quilt Smart book and it'll be sent to you. So there you go. What else do you have? You got that.
I've got my, yeah.
I think you have a little bit of, we'll probably need a little bit of interfacing. Yeah. And then you've got lots of different colors here to play with.
Well, I did the Exploding Heart in Tim Holtz.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have a lot of fabric left.
So this is why if you love a designer, you keep all the itty bitty scraps, because now, oh yeah.
And I've got a little bit of Ruby Star in there. Yeah, I've got, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this. So these are going to be her, she's going to make a plan. She'll probably have a coloring sheet, knowing Maureen, right?
Probably, because
Yeah,
I have no idea what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
this will be fun.
Well, you're going to cut this into your squares.
Yeah.
If you want to do Bargello.
Yeah, that
would be the best.
I haven't done a Bargello before, so I thought this is a
And you don't
great
have to do Bargello on every panel. Maybe your front could just be checkerboard in some designs. Maybe your back Bargello. Maybe your arms plain. You got a lot of fabric. So
I have a lot of fabric, and that's good because it gives me choices. And you know,
and look at this. Like, where did you come to sew this weekend?
You know, if I run out of fabric or I need inspiration,
I know. Look at this.
it doesn't get better than this.
Just do a quick swirl. Show them the Allison glass. I haven't even got it out of the plastic yet. Mr. KATZ is just doing a swirl for you. Allison Glass's Sun Print 2020.